Hello, welcome back to another episode of An Angel and an Alien. This is episode 29.
It's recap time, and the kids are playing a multiplayer game. Lysa is singing with her grandma Wendy. Lyle and Finn play chess together. And they eat together while Finn listens to some very loud music. Brun tries to level up his fishing skill. And the kids each open a cracker under the Christmas tree. Christmas, so last year, right? Unfortunately, none of them got anything interesting in their crackers. Aww. So Lysa does her homework, but also plays Void Critters with Finn. And here's a shot of them all going off to school at the same time. Beryl got ill and had to be taken to the vet. But now she's okay again. And just before they moved out of their home, nudge nudge wink wink, they got a hot tub in their garden and, well, they enjoyed it very much.
Ruby and Brun have moved into a new home in Brindleton Bay. And this house, Sablefield Manor, is available on my gallery. And it follows roughly the Dutch colonial style, which was used by some of the houses that are in the Cats and Dogs expansion. And yeah, it's quite a big home, even though it's quite simple in design. And yeah, I did start this episode earlier, like a couple of days ago, but I've had a few problems trying to get into the groove of recording a new episode. And but here I am doing one, and hopefully I'll finish this one and not just stop halfway like last time, but we shall see. So it's Sunday morning, and Ruby is hungry, so she's going to grab something to eat, and Brun is bored because of the trait that he doesn't have, the dance machine trait that he once had that was removed. So he wants to dance desperately, but he's eating right now, so he can't dance at the moment. Sorry Brun, no dancing at the moment. Where can he dance? Best place would be the nightclub. There's actually a whole room for dancing up here. So, right, turn on that and get it lined up for him to go dancing there. I've just realised there's no sound. I'm going to turn the game sound on now. Okay, there is sound, but for some reason we're not hearing it. Oh, that's right. I've got speakers turned off. Okay. Have sound again, apparently. Although I can't hear a thing. Oh well. That's a bit better. Bit of noise, I don't know if you can hear that. So yeah, this place was a bit more expensive than their last house. But I let them buy it. But I've taken away a lot of their spare cash, and they've only got 10,000 now, so hopefully they'll be able to pay their bills. But there's a chance that they might not. So we will have to see if that will be a problem or not. Now, one thing I want to do as well is I want to age up Patrick and Crystal, because I've been talking about them aging up for a while now, and yet they haven't. So Ruby luckily has a couple of pet treats on her. So she's going to feed the pet treats. Hang on a sec, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't think she has them in her inventory. Let me just have a check. Oh yeah, there they are. Definitely there. Yeah, I got them from the gallery. So let's try again. Give vet treat. I thought it was under the friendly, you know, options, but apparently not. So, little Patrick, you're gonna age up now. So cute, look at him. Aww. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the pets once they're all aged up. I mean, there are various sim families around town that would like to have a cat. They've got sims in their family that have cat lover trait, but no cats. So there are homes for Patrick and Crystal, but whether I keep one of them and maybe bring a dog back or something like that, I don't know. Oh, it's taking a little while. Where are you going now, Ruby, to chat with Brun? Okay, well, let's also give one to Crystal while I think about it. Because if it takes a little while to age up, the sooner we start it, the better, right? Oops. Okay, so he aged up while I was just off the screen, which is a bit of a shame, but not a big deal. There he goes. Let's have a look at him. So he's definitely bulkier than his mum, Beryl. Oops. Probably more like his dad, Julius. But I think he's got more of his mum's face, but I can't see it right now. So that doesn't help. And where's Crystal? Just over here. She's slowly aging up as well. Right, so Ruby also needs to plant some plants. So while it's going on, she's going to plant over there. And Crystal has aged up. So luckily you just missed the fact that I coughed my lungs out. I'm just getting over a cold and I'm still coughing a little bit, but it's a lot better than it was. You can tell that it's going, which is good. So let's have a look at Crystal. Oh, thanks for turning away. Right, Crystal I think definitely looks way more like her father in the face. But it's a bit hard to tell. But I think in general both of the kittens, or the kittens that were, look more like the father than Beryl, because Beryl's quite a small little kitten, a small little cat. She's quite thin and quite petite, but both Crystal and Patrick are quite, what's a polite way of saying it, bulky. They're not fat, they're just a bit bulkier than Beryl. So yeah. Anyway, they're now just walking around on their own. What's happening with the kids? So Finn is trying to get a high score, I think, on the keyboard game. Sorry, that's for his aspiration. Yeah. But because his motor skill is quite low, he hasn't got the high score yet. I think you have to have quite a high motor skill before you'll get the high score. I could be wrong. But anyway, he's still trying away at that, and I can see his skill going up at the same time. He's having a chat to Lysa. I've just recently decided that Lysa and Lyle won't they won't have, oh look, they've got a welcome wagon event. But let me just quickly explain what I was going to explain. Lysa and Lyle won't be like Finn in aspirations. Basically with Finn I've tried to complete all aspirations, but I think it'd be good if the other kids didn't complete all of them and just completed maybe 1 or 2 max. So Lyle is going to complete the mental aspiration, I think it's the mental aspiration, don't know exactly what it's called, to get the mental skill, because he's more kind of geeky and he's a genius, as you might recall from when he aged up. And Lysa she's hot-headed, but I've decided that she can work on the artistic aspiration instead. So she needs to get inspired at the moment. So let's get her into the shower for a thoughtful shower and stop her chat with Finn. Right, so there is like I just mentioned, there is a welcome wagon event, and this chap, Tyree Godfrey, who's a neighbour, is actually the husband of Ruby's brother Rodney. So I don't know if Ruby's brother Rodney is also going to pop into the house as well. We shall see. But basically, to explain why they're neighbours, Ruby and Brun are in here, and Rodney and Tyree are across the road over here. And the reason for that is I'm slowly setting up Rodney and his family for their own Let's Play. And I'm going to open a new vet clinic in this field over here, and Rodney is going to run it. So that's going to be very interesting. But yeah, more on that soon. So keep your eyes on my channel if you want to keep watching my Let's Plays. So yeah, and I haven't really explored Brindleton Bay, so I thought by moving them here it would be a good way of doing that. And I've already noticed that pets behave differently in Brindleton Bay, and that's because there are objects. Well, I think the main reason is because there are objects on the ground that they can interact with, and bushes and things that they can go into. I mean, I believe there are. I wouldn't be able to say here's one here because I haven't actually seen one for sure yet. But yeah, that's all part of exploring, right? And there's these flocks of birds as well. Very curious to see what you can do with those. There seems to be some interaction. But yeah, sorry to just fly around the place randomly. But yeah, let's greet our guests. She's busy in the garden. She won't be in the garden for long, will she? She might be. He doesn't need to do that, so let's go off and invite Tyree in. But Brun does have work today, so he has to study his opponents for that, because he still hasn't got to the top of his career yet. But he's very close. He's on level 9. But yeah, they'll definitely be needing the money to be able to stay in this house, won't they? So yeah, let's water those plants as well, please, Ruby. And you can evolve that one over there. Well, actually, before you do that, let's switch your aspirations over to nature. And yeah, then you can evolve that one, because she needs to... Oh, she's already evolved 10 excellent plants. All she needs is the cow plant. That's cool. Well, in which case, let's put it back to the parental one instead, just in case she can get some of these done instead. Right, how's Brun going greeting people? Well, I don't know if he did actually greet them. Was there a notification? Nope. But they're inside. He's inside. So let's go and have a chat with him. I don't think they're getting on very well, are they? Let's have a look. I just noticed, yeah, a slightly negative relationship there. Not quite sure why. It's weird having 3 cats in the house, 3 adult cats. I hadn't really, wasn't really, I don't know, expecting to have 3 adult cats, even though I was aging 2 kittens up. Just weird to see them there, that's all. Okay, so this young lass is, I think, one of Ruby's cousins. Let's just have a quick look at the ye old family tree. So it would be her mum's sister's daughter, yeah, Niall Godfrey. So yeah, it's funny, I mentioned the other day, or in one of the previous episodes, that Georgia had died. Georgia and even Ruby's mum Wendy and some other members of the family are actually on my gallery for download. They've been there for, I don't know, a year or more. So if you're interested in having them in your world, there they are. Just thought I'd point that out because I kind of stumbled across them the other day and I was like, oh wow, I didn't know they were still there. So yeah, he needs to try and get on side with him, because I don't like him being, I don't like him having a negative relationship with other Sims. I'm just looking at all these cats. It's cool. They're making a lot of noise as well. I don't know what their personalities are like, I've forgotten. Let's have a little look. So Beryl is curious, affectionate and clever. Patrick, however, is talkative. Is that Patrick there? No, that's Crystal. Crystal's more grey, I think, than Patrick. So Patrick is talkative, free spirit, and friendly. This must be Crystal, yeah. So Crystal, where is she on the list? Crystal is a prowler. So does that mean she's going to go outside and start prowling? And is she going to like eat from that plate? Unfortunately, she can't jump up onto here. I did think about, when I was building it, I did think about leaving a gap so that cats could jump on there. But I'm not sure if making your kitchen more conducive for cat jumping is really the best motivation for making a good kitchen. So I left it in the end. Oh look, she can still jump up there. Interesting. Even though she clipped through the cupboard. Oh well, that's kind of cool. Because yeah, the clipping wasn't awful, but it's cool that she can still use it. Okay, so he's just grabbing random stuff out of the fridge, which is fine. Actually, this is a good idea. How about they all go and watch a movie together? Or play a game. Play a multiplayer game. Sounds good. So, play Party Frenzy with Tyree and Niall. And yeah, it looks like Rodney didn't turn up, I guess because it's daytime and he's a vampire. So, very curious to see how being a vampire and being a vet is going to work out. It might not work out at all. Or he might only have to have his clinic open at night or something like that. So where is Ruby going? She's going to use the gaming rig upstairs, which is fine. But is there anything immediate that I needed to do? Nothing for her work. She's already at the top of her career. And what else? What else could she do? Well, I don't really mind what you do, Ruby, so actually I'm going to just leave her. What's Lysa doing in the garden? She wants to yell at one of the toys and she's in the garden. Okay. Fine. You could be in the garden if you want. I wonder what she was doing out there. Maybe she went to talk to Ruby. But then Ruby walked off. I wonder who she was arguing with. Maybe that was Finn. And what's Lyle doing now? Ah, he's playing time. He's spending time with the cat. He's talking to Patrick. That's quite kind of cool. Oh look! Request song. Let's do that. I haven't seen this before. I don't know if you can hear that. I'll turn the volume up slightly. That's kind of cool. What's Finn up to? Is he still trying to get a high score? Ah, he's got it already. He just needs 10 motor skill. I'm not sure of the fastest way of getting that. I think swimming helps. How about let's make him swim. Also, I'm just trying to have a look around the place so that you can see a bit of a, a bit of a tour of the house at the same time. What is Lyle doing? Lyle needs to be read to for a couple of hours, or at least one more hour. Brun is busy. We know Ruby's not busy. She's playing around at a gaming machine. Oh, this is a problem with this house. Because of the way the roofs are done, it's a bit hard to tell, but let me just go into build mode. There are roofs just here on the second floor, and they kind of interfere with the camera, and it's usually something I hate seeing in other houses built by other people. And guess what? Just because I built it doesn't mean I don't hate it less. I do hate it, and it's a bit annoying. I mean, it's like really annoying for me actually. And the other day I was thinking maybe I should not have them move into this house because they'd already moved in, and I thought maybe moving in here was a mistake because these roofs are probably going to really annoy me. So we'll see. But just a little bit of a heads up that I might get really tired of this place very quickly and we might have to move out again very soon. I hope not, because I spent ages on this house. It was almost 11 hours of solid building. Yeah, it was really hard to split into a speed build video. I had to do 2 videos in the end, and even they were a bit longer than I'd usually like. I don't like cutting out too much footage because otherwise it's not really a speed build if you don't see everything. So I just had to be very tight. Like after something was built, I quickly moved on to the next thing that was being built. Okay, there's some kind of error. I'll have to look at that later. I don't know what it would be straight off. But yeah, most likely a mod that I've got that's out of date, or was never updated for the latest patch or something like that. So what's Lyle doing? He's just taking a toy off somewhere to play. Okay, fair enough. So I don't think he can do his aspirations right now because I think his parents are busy. Okay, no. Not busy anymore. Ah, there's some... I quickly saw some red things coming off of Lysa. So I think there must have been an argument here as well. Somewhere Ruby has some kind of calm emotions ability. I think it's a parenting skill option. There we go, calm emotions. Let's try and calm her emotions. Look at that. It looks like magic or something, doesn't it? But I think it's supposed to be kind of symbolic that she's calmed her emotions. Ooh. Hey, maybe there's a chance for some parenting in here. Discipline recent behavior. Calm. Ask not to be mean. I think it's going to be a bit of a losing battle. I don't know what all the clapping was about. I've got no idea. What does it say? Watch play. Watching him play. Where is he? He's like all the way down here. Okay. Now they're looking out the window or something? You know, they are actually looking out that window, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Well, they're kind of near it. So we'll just pretend that they're looking out the window at Lyle. What can Brun do with them now? How about let's do some darts? Because you want to keep your neighbours happy, because otherwise they go away and they complain when they leave. They're like, oh, so we're not wanted here, are we? Or something like that. Right, how are we for time on this episode? About 23 minutes or so. So, what are we going to do now? Well, Ruby looks angry. Because she got aggravated. Okay, this is not good. I don't like Ruby aggravated. How can she calm down? I'm thinking something like a bath might help. I don't know if it does or not. Cold shower? Let's have a cold shower. Why not, eh? Look. What's happening here? She's lying about her career? No, Ruby. You're not like that. Don't do that. Not very happy about this situation. And look, Lysa's angry again. Riled up from a hot-headed trait. This is kind of what I wanted, a bit of drama, but it also really frustrates me. So, but that's what I wanted, right? Hey, don't take it out on him. Big Puds. Okay, this one needs a new name. Big Puds. Let's call it... I don't know. Let's just call it, for now, let's call it Tabby. Because I've got no idea. How about Tabitha? Even better. Okay, now it's Tabitha. Might change that later. Probably not the best name on the planet. So let's check out her character values, by the way. Yeah, her conflict resolution is all the way up. Now I think I told you in the last episode, but I'm not sure, but I installed a mod so that when they go into the negative side of things, It doesn't take as much, I don't know how to describe this, it doesn't take as much points or whatever to get up to the very maximum. So it basically shortens this side of the kind of horseshoe meter thingy that we've got here. So it's easier to get bad traits with this mod, basically, and a bit harder to get good traits. Oh, stop arguing with everyone, okay? It's annoying me. Hang on, what happened to the labs? No, you're not going to be mean. Stop being mean. Maybe it's her that's being mean. I don't know. It's just me thinking that she's being mean. Look, stop being mean to everyone. I'm not doing very well with this bad trait, am I? How about we get her to have a cool shower? Here we go. And I'm going to cancel that because I don't like them being mean. I know, I'm such a control freak. Look, you've got to stop it, Ash. Just let them do their own thing. Empathy taking a hit again. I mean, she's slightly in the green there, so she's got a bit to burn. But the only green kind of character value she has is manners. I hope Brun's getting on better with Tyree now. He keeps wanting to kind of flirt with him. Tyree is quite an attractive chap, I've got to say. Yeah, this is a custom content t-shirt. So, Niall is just kind of standing there, isn't she? She looks really bored. Maybe Ruby can do something to kind of... Oh, how about introducing yourself to your own cousin? That would be a good idea. That also explains why she hasn't been to any of the parties. Because apparently they didn't know each other. That's weird. How about Ruby, first of all, gets dressed back into her normal outfit. I turn that sound down again because I think it's... Oh! We should probably go. Welcome again. Okay, so it's over, is it? I wonder if she still has a chance to... I want to give her a massage, basically, because I think that would be a nice thing to do. Right, give her a deep tissue massage to Niall. And Ruby wants to level up her wellness skill as well. Oh good, looks like they're going to do it. Brun needs to go to work. In fact, he has gone to work. I didn't make him study his opponents in time. Oh well, so I don't think he's going to get a promotion today. Which is a bit of a shame. Oh, he's late for work. Oops, I didn't even realise. Okay. This is what happens when you start getting distracted by... Oh, this is a cool little photo opportunity, right? No, don't get done. Okay, stay like that. Right, let's get the camera going. Oh, look at the background there, Brindleton Bay. It's kind of cool, isn't it? Right. And lift the house walls up. Snap. Okay, you really needed to see that, right? Well, you have now. So it looks like we're actually getting to the end of the episode. Nothing major has happened, but you've had a chance to look at the house a little bit. And you know how I feel about it. I like it. I like the design. I designed it. I know that sounds really big-headed. I'm sorry. I'm honestly not big-headed. I spend most of my time knocking myself. But yeah, I'm quite happy with what I did with the design. That's where I'll leave it. But I don't like these roofs, and maybe it could annoy me to the point that I might make them move out again, which would be a shame, but and also a lot of work. But you know, I can do it, right? So yeah. Let's just have a quick look at what probably needs to be done. Did she have her shower? I'm not sure she did. Oh look, she's trying to calm herself down. That's good. Let's just make that a definite. There we go. So it doesn't get broken. And take the cold shower again, just in case you didn't do it already. It's like I'm going to be spending all my time trying to stop her being angry when I chose to give her the trait to make her angry. They're having a little chat. So yeah, someone else in town has aged up, which is cool, because I love when they age up because it gives me a chance to dress them up in some new clothes. Alright. Massage is going along just fine. Brun's at work and playful. I'm just thinking about making him work hard so I can try and get that promotion today, but I think it's too far away. So we'll ignore that for now and we'll try again Wednesday. I think this is his next work day. Yep. Oh no, Tuesday. Oh, he said he got Monday off, but he's now got Thursday off. Interesting. Ruby, well, she's already maxed in her career, and I was thinking of making her a vet, but because I'm doing her brother now, I'm not too sure what's going to happen with Wendy. So I'm curious, what do you think I should do with Wendy? Should she join another career? Or should I just continue with science? And maybe we should have an episode of her going to her science career, because she hasn't, for example, visited Sixum or anything like that yet, and I think that's something that happens when they get to level 10. So that would be perhaps interesting for an episode. What do you reckon? Finn is just angry from her, probably from his sister. I can't see his sister around right now. Oh, there she is. Take an angry poop. Look, also need to have a shower as well because he's a bit dirty. Lyle is geeking out on the video machine, which is cool. She's finished that. Sorry, my cat's got up and I can hear him eating. So, I don't know, I think that's it. I think that's the end of the episode. I don't think I have anything else to do right now. Oh look, what does this say? Brun has been feeling some tightness today during the warm-ups before the big game. Should he check in with the trainer or just play on it? Well, you know, if he doesn't check in with the trainer, then things could go wrong. But you know, it's a trainer, it's not a doctor. So it might be like this could be like a little distraction, making you think that going to the trainer would help, but maybe it wouldn't help. I'm going to make him just play and see what happens. Ah, okay. Mediocre effort. Oh well. So yeah, definitely no promotion today. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll come back for another episode. And I will have a little think about how to make the next episode a bit more interesting. So sorry if you found this one a bit weird. But I also needed to get back into the swing of doing episodes, so please forgive me. Anyway, see you again soon. Take care and bye bye.